Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can. What is up, Flax family, aka OG Grendel Squad? We are going to be playing Dark Souls 3 in its entirety on New Game Plus 7. I didn't even add that in the title. We're going to beat the game in one sitting. We're going to make quick work of this. This is sort of a surprise stream. No one knew this was coming, but you know, I got to put on for my fans. So, just to give you a quick introduction, this is Dark Souls 3. This is the game that I kind of pride myself upon being pretty good at. And right now we're going to begin Journey 8, which is New Game Plus 7, which is the hardest scaling difficulty that you can even achieve in this game. And we're not going to fuck around. We're going to get right into it. We're going to kill every boss until we get to the final boss, and we're going to kill the final boss. And that'll be it. So thanks for tuning in. No one's in here yet, and I don't anticipate anyone to join at all. This is probably just going to be for my own benefit, but that's usually how it goes, and I have no problem with that. So, yeah, welcome back. If you're watching this on demand, it's already been recorded. This is basically going to be a quick little run-through of one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Dark Souls 3 was released in 2016. It's the successor to Dark Souls 2, spiritual successor to Bloodborne, which many of you know about, PlayStation exclusive game that just won seemingly infinite accolades. Wonderful game, but we might play that on stream one day, just not today, because we're going to play Dark Souls 3. So this game is basically, you play as Dragon Guy, and you gotta kill all the bosses, and don't die. This guy, he's kind of a big guy. We're gonna take him out real quick. And I don't have any fire buckles equipped. Let's throw that on there. That was the wrong item. So yeah, Dark Souls 3 is a fantasy PvE game where you play as the Ashen One. You gotta kill all these bosses, the heirs of fire, and we're gonna make quick work of these guys. So, if you're watching this and you're a gamer, which I would only imagine you are, you're familiar with the concept of New Game Plus. So when you beat a game, you can go into New Game Plus, and it basically makes the game harder. You start from the beginning. Dark Souls games typically cap off at New Game Plus 7, which is the new game that I just started at the beginning of the stream. So, this is the hardest version of Dark Souls 3 you could possibly play. And I'm just going to show you how simple it is to a guy like me. If you remember, I started with Dark Souls 1 on this channel, and I said I would play Dark Souls 2, and I didn't finish Dark Souls 1, and I didn't even start Dark Souls 2, so I figured, you know what, why not just jump to 3, because it's what I'm familiar with. And, they say play to your strengths, and that's what I will do. So we're gonna literally breeze through this really, really quickly. It should probably take me like maybe 2 hours, if that. Like I said, I'm real familiar with the layout of this game and how it works, so we'll get done what we gotta get done, and then we'll get going, and hopefully it won't die. If I could beat this without dying, that would be pretty freaking crazy. I don't know if that'll happen, but I was gonna do a no-hit run, but you gotta, it says in the Bible, know thyself, and I don't know if I'm capable of that yet. But this is a game that typically takes people like 30, 40 hours to beat, and we're going to try to beat it in one sitting here. And if not one sitting, no, I'm not even going to say that, because we will beat it in one sitting. But, this fat guy right here, we're just going to ignore him. He's kind of a chud. He's a bit of a chud, this guy, so we're just going to let him be. We're going to run into the room up here. Past these two gallant knights. I think they're in Game of Thrones. Literal LARPers. It's alright though. And we're gonna throw the Flynn's ring back on, which I took off. Kill this old lady. Dumbass Void. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, actually I need that item. Thank you. Elderly Void. I mean, you guys, I would only imagine my viewers would treat an elderly Void in the same way I just did in the game. But that's what you gotta do, you know? Old people, you don't want to get me started on old people. I've dealt with a lot of old people in my time, and let's just leave it at that. So, how are you doing though? How are you doing, the viewer? I wonder. Good? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Well, you're tuning into a great stream here. We're gonna completely clobber this game in very quick fashion here. I put a lot of damage on these bosses here. Mr. Vort of the Boreal Valley doesn't even know what's about to hit him. Oh, okay. And good night. And you're going to bed. Get this bonfire for later. I'm gonna open this door. Hell yes. Throw my little my kitten ring back on. I would like to talk through my thought process as I'm playing this, but I'm gonna kind of go too fast to even do that. I'll give you a little tidbit. This ring right here prevents most fall damage. It's gonna be very important later on in the run. You'll see that when we do, we'll skip an entire area. But, you know, it's unimportant right now. We're just gonna get past these dogs. The dogs in this game teleport, which you're gonna see that giving me a lot of trouble later. I might even die because of that fact. Can you get out of my way, you old man? And I'm fucking getting hit already. Oh my gosh, bro. So yeah, where do I even begin? We're playing as the dragon guy. You can see I'm sort of a dragon-esque character here. The dragon form, it gives you higher damage. And I'm also wearing the Flynn's ring when I fight bosses, which increases your damage, lower your equip load. And you can't wear armor while you're playing as a dragon, so you basically get higher damage for not wearing any armor. And we're just gonna do a little parkour here. And we're gonna jump on the bridge, and we're gonna roll. And then get down here. Jump attack this old lady. Good night. Oh shit! No, 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 no! Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Oh! Oh my gosh! That just added like 5 minutes to the run. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's throw some armor on. That's really bad. That just completely is not supposed to happen. Shit. Pretend you didn't see that. So yeah, where was I? We're gonna jump down and plunging attack that old fat lady. I can't believe I just died there, man. For those of you who don't know how Dark Souls works, every time you beat the game and you start over, you get New Game Plus, and it increases the difficulty, makes the game a little bit harder. New Game Plus 7 is the cap, and I've been beating this game a couple times a day for the past 2 days just so I can get to New Game Plus 7. And I wanted to stream it for you guys, because you're my loyal fans, and I've given you nothing but excuses the past few months. You know, I've got a job that I hate. Nothing like a job that you hate, am I right? We're gonna fall to our death. We're gonna quit out real quick so that we can just undo that. My character is named Suzuki because I downloaded this character from the internet because it's max level and I didn't feel like grinding to level 8 or 2. you die again, I'm really gonna fucking... Okay. I will never play so poorly as when I am streaming. It's really insane. I don't even know what to say right now. I mean, guys, can you leave me alone? The whole reason I did the stream was to show off my gaming prowess, as if it was being questioned. But we'll get through it, don't worry. Where was I? So yeah, Dark Souls 3, pretty difficult game. As you can see, so far I've died 3 times. I've played through this area maybe 7 times in the last week, and I haven't died, and I'm only dying because I'm recording, which, you know, you guys know how it goes. You know how it goes. You saw the Minecraft stream. You saw I only eat shit when people are watching, just like in real life. Alright, we're gonna get this little checkpoint here, so if I die one more time, it won't be so bad. Jump over here. Now we're good. Guy's gonna throw the bowl at me like some kind of sicko. I don't even know what it, like, remotely his problem is. But he decides to throw a bowl at me. Whatever. This guy's probably some kind of racist. But racism never stopped me. As a black man. Yup. Can you please get away from the elevator? Thanks. Alright. So yeah, Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 is a game where you gotta kill a bunch of guys. You saw me kill 2 of them already. This guy we're gonna leave alive because he's kind of chill. No pun intended. Because he does ice attacks, frost attacks. But yeah, the main premise of the game is you gotta kill these 5 guys like the burger place, and then you can kill the big boss. So it's kind of like Metal Gear Solid, where you have to find Big Boss, and then you could be Senator Armstrong. But you know, we're just gonna speed run through the game. I know the pathing very well. So yeah, New Game Plus 7, this is the hardest difficulty you can possibly hope to achieve playing Dark Souls 3. I think the enemies have like 3 times the amount of damage, or they do 3x damage to you, and you do like 0.5 damage to them, something like that. Or they have 3x the amount of health they usually do. So this should be really, really annoying and stressful to me, which should hopefully delight you. But, you know, I decided might as well stream. I guess this is a good time to talk about my future streaming schedule. I made a post about it, but I don't think anybody cared. Not that I would expect them to. But Valheim's a game that's coming out. It's been in early access for like 4 years now, and it's finally coming out on PC, the full build of the game, I think in like less than a month. So I'm going to be streaming that, and that is going to be elite, if I could just say that, because I've played through a lot of the game already, and it's a very great game. It's going to be really fun to stream, because it's got a lot of, it's very difficult, let's just say. Let's just say it's a very difficult game. And you're gonna see me losing my marbles, as it were. Alright, quit out right here. Little bit of tech to inform you about. Quitting out of the game resets enemy position. So if I'm being chased by a teleporting dog, You're gonna have to cut me some slack when I quit out of the game and send him back to where he came from. Alright, pop it. And we're gonna go with the Sellsword Twin Blades, if I can find them. Right here. Alright. So this boss right here, Crystal Sage, he's a piece of work. This guy, he's a freaking piece of work, this guy. He throws these little crystals at you, which are really freaking annoying, because they just hit you. And we're going to wait for him to do a little attack. He'll put these little orbs around him. We can get lucky. Nice! Nice! Here we go. I'm gonna combo him now. The little orb you see on the top left there by my health bar, that prevents him from teleporting. So once that's gone, he'll be able to teleport. But yeah, all right, he's able to teleport now. And we're screwed. And we're screwed. And I don't have any freaking throwing knives. All right. So he sends these little illusory guys that are kind of his duplicates that are at 1 health. But this is the real OG right here. And we're going to combo his ass. Bow! Bow! Good night. Alright, we're looking at 0 viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in, as always. I'm pretty well accustomed to streaming to nobody, which, you know, I don't really have a problem with. But we're going to speed run through this game, so it won't really matter. And we got another fat lady here. We're just going to run right past her. Alright. Now we're going into the Cathedral of the Deep. Shout out all my Catholic fans, which should be all of you. I think you're all Catholic, all of my viewers. I hope so. If you're not, tune out. I'm kidding. I'm totally accepting of Mormons and Protestants and Sunni and Shia Muslims and Buddhists, Theravada and Mahayana, all sects. Hindus. I got 1 Hindu viewer. I know that. Shout out. Shout out to the 1 Hindu viewer. If I die right now, I'm literally going to sacrifice myself to Krishna. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. I don't want to jinx myself, but we should be good. Here we got a... Here's a Muslim. Oh my gosh. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. You'll get your 72 virgins, man. Chill out. Alright, checkpoint. And we're going to take a little rest. And back to business. Alright, so yeah, Dark Souls 3 takes place sometime after Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Basically, the world is ending, and it's your job to save the world or destroy the world. It's up to you. I'm probably going to destroy the world because I'm on an evil arc. We got these guys. This is the hardest boss in the game. The hardest boss in the game is a bunch of swarthy corpses. Crawling up out of the ground, like, jeez, man, what are you doing? Alright. Dark Souls 3 takes place 400 years after Dark Souls 1. The world is basically going through this cycle where it all congeals and combines and, like, you know, shifts together. So we're going to be exploring some places that were actually visited in Dark Souls 1. If you remember the Dark Souls 1 stream Odyssey, when I went to Anor Londo, we're going to be visiting Anor Londo once again. So all of my OG viewers will have a little bit of a treat. see I'm kind of going through the game pretty quickly here. If I don't get stabbed in the ass cheeks by this freak. Oh my gosh, can we chill? So yeah, as I said, we're on New Game Plus 7, which makes the game a lot harder. So these enemies are just doing like the most ridiculous damage I've ever freaking seen. I've actually never played on this difficulty before. We're going to be doing a lot of quitting out and joining back in just to save some time. This is what they do in the professional speedruns as well. So, don't hold it against me. Heal up a little bit. We still have this guy chasing me like some sort of sicko. Fireball casting freaks. We're going to jump right down to the boss area. We're going to ignore Mr. Iron Giant here, and we'll probably get invaded by Charlie Kirk. You'll see that in a second. Okay, he's launching shit at me, and we got this freaking freak trying to kill me as well. Alright. Oh, maybe no Kirk invasion. Maybe we're good. Oh, never mind, there he is. So yeah, Charlie Kirk is in this game, rest in peace. I don't know why they added him, but he's, you know, I guess it's kind of like a memorial thing. We need this weapon here. So we're in the Cathedral of the Deep in order to obtain the small doll, which is the item you get from beating this boss right here, the Deacons of the Deep. The small doll is like a little effigy of a little child. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking making this game. It's often very disturbing and very weird, but this is a Japanese game, so we'll send Kirk back home, and we're just gonna kill this guy. So yeah, the small doll that we're going to get from this boss fight, it gives us access to Anorlando, which is a very important location later in the game, where we got to kill some guys. It's, you know, say what you will about violence, but this game is, you know, it kind of enforces violence, reinforces violent tropes in society. It's all about killing people. All these Dark Souls games, you just got to kill people, and I really don't know how to feel about that. Why isn't there a game where you bring people back to life, you know, like a Shawshank Redemption kind of simulator edit? Of course you can play Battlefield online, but I heard the new Battlefield suck. So we just gotta kill the Pope real quick. Shout out my Catholic viewers. We're in a game where we're killing the Pope. I mean, what are these guys, what are these people thinking, making these games? It's like liturgical warfare. Alright, got rid of him. Now we can go back to where we were before. And now we're going to have to extinguish some flames. We're going to go to the Crucifixion Woods, and we're going to find the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And put the fire out, because I'm anti-war. Alright, this is the wrong way. Where the freak am I going? Over here. Hello, Crab. Hello, Mr. Crab. No, I'm not going to deal with him at all, actually. We're going to get bullied by these two fat guys. I'm actually going to get shit on by them. Oh, no. Alright, one of them died. That's good. One of them's coming down the ladder. He's going to want to talk with me. We're going to have to show him who's boss. Let's use a katana. Welcome to my dungeon, fool. Oh shit. Alright. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. We're not performing no miracles here. We're not doing no healing spells, healing rituals. Welcome to the typical FromSoft swamp level. Poison Swamp. We had one of these in Elden Ring. We had one of these in Dark Souls 2? I don't know if there was one in Dark Souls 1. I don't think there was a swamp level. There was the woods area. I forget what that area is called. Shoot, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 is interesting because it's kind of like an amalgamation of all the previous Souls games. So there's a lot of stuff from Dark Souls 1 and 2, as well as even Demon Souls in this game. And the main point of the game is like the end of the world is happening and all the worlds are converging. And you gotta fight these guys, and they're all evil, and they're the lords, and you gotta kill the lords so you can kill the soul. And the guy has a dark soul, so it's just really just the most corny bullshit you ever heard of or imagined for a video game. But it's a pretty good game, I can't lie. I've put a lot of hours into this. I'm of course playing on my computer, which is how I'm streaming this to you, but this is one of the first games I got on my Xbox One, all the way back in like 2016. I thought it would be like Skyrim, and I was sorely mistaken. I was really sorely mistaken. So I was a wee little lad playing this, thinking it was going to be like a Skyrim type game, and it was just really freaking difficult, and way too hard for a little young OG Grendel to be playing. But that's where my mettle was daunted, as it were, and I actually ended up playing the game all the way through, beat it, and that's kind of where we're at now. Hello, I'm gonna put this blade up your butt. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, okay, actually, let's not fuck around here. Let's get done what we gotta get done. So we're half an hour in, we're looking at 0 viewers, which is pretty cool. Most people watch this on demand. Usually what'll happen is when I stream, I get 0 viewers, but then when it's a VOD, video on demand, I usually get about like, 3 million, 4 million views. And we're probably screwed now because I have to kill this summon in order to use my homeward bone. I don't know where the summon is. Alright, we're gonna commit a little seppuku right now. Oh no, there they are. Okay, chill! Okay. That's fine. That's fine. They're getting us to where we gotta go. They're getting us to where we gotta go. So yeah, Dark Souls 3. This game takes place 1,000 years after GTA 5. You play as Michael. I don't know if you've ever played GTA 5, but Michael is one of the characters. He's pretty cool. And what weapon are we going to use on the boss up ahead? I think we're going to use, perhaps, the Skilled Cestus. What an interesting name for an item. The Skilled Cestus. So we have the Chicago Grip Reaper here following me. I think, yeah, he's following me. Oh my gosh. This is the Grip Reaper of Chirac. One of the most formidable enemies in the game. We're gonna make quick work of him though. Try that one on for size, boy. Woo! He has one attack. He just has one attack. What the fuck? Alright. That's that. And we're going to use the Skilled Cestus on the boss up ahead. Next boss is the Abyss Watcher. Or the Abyss Watchers. depending on the player's tenacity. You might have to fight 1 or 2 or 3 guys. But I'm pretty tenacious, so yeah. Alright. Ignore this freaky guy. We're gonna open this door up here, and these guys are gonna follow me because they're freaking annoying as heck. They are annoying as all heck, and we're just gonna quit out. Load back in. Alright, now we're gonna pop an ember. This is a pretty risky play I'm about to do, but we're gonna do it anyways. Yeah, we're gonna use fist weapons on this guy. We're gonna show him who's boss. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Hello. Oh shit. Nice to meet you. Boom, boom, boom! Okay, let's chill out, And we got Mr. Number 2 here. We got number 3! We got 3 guys. Let's have a boss fight with 3 guys, right? That's a great freaking idea. Let's have a freaking boss fight with 3 guys! 3 guys! 5 guys wasn't enough. So the guy I'm locked onto right now, he's the guy I gotta kill. The other guy's kind of a distraction. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get my ass cheeks handed to me on a silver platter right now. I can't bother with this thing. Alright, and hello, I'm gonna show you a little anal procedure. Now it's time to lock in. Yup. Boom! I'm playing as how I would play in real life. If I was a real human being in this world, I would just be punching all the bosses to death. Boom, 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 boom! Oh, this game is so beautiful. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. See? This is what happens. Oh. We were doing so good. OG Grendel gang. What happened? No one's spamming W in chat because I have 0 viewers. That's okay. That's alright. It doesn't matter. I'm a viewer. I'm viewing myself. Does that count? No? Okay. But in all seriousness, I hope you guys are enjoying this video on demand, because I genuinely don't have anyone watching live. Which is okay, because, you know, I'm content. My self-worth is defined by how good I am at this game. You know? And we're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it. Oh my gosh, bro. Can we chill out, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh, bro. Hello. Got a present for your butthole, brother. Got another present for your butthole, brother. How you like that one? Ooh. Try this one off the size. Try this one off the size, boy. I don't understand how I'm getting hit by any of these attacks right now. Okay, bro. You know what? Dude! Ooh, I think he wants me to put the hurt on him. I think he wants me to put the hurt on him. I think he wants me to put the hurt on him. I think that's what this guy wants. Ooh! Do you want me to put the hurt on you, sir? I will do it. I'll put the hurt on you. You want me to put the hurt on you? I'll put the hurt on you, brother. Does that hurt? Freak! Look at this ugly freak. Good night. On to the next. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. She's been on my nerves all day. She doesn't understand that I gotta speedrun this game. Actually, maybe I'll be right back and check on her. Alright, we're back, and my dog decided she wants to watch me do this. She wants to watch me play through the whole game, which was very kind of her. But, you know, the channel's namesake, Grendel, my dog. She's Grendel, but I'm OG Grendel. So we got Grendel here as a good luck charm. Should get through the catacombs pretty quickly. What are we at? 37 minutes? How much in-game time? I don't know. I should have checked the in-game time when I started. Shit. Whatever. Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. This game takes place 200 years after the end of The Witcher 3. If you've ever played that game, it's a CD Projekt Red game. You play as Geralt, the last Witcher. And you gotta save the world. This little checkpoint here. The next boss is, he's really freaking annoying, actually. He's a skeleton guy. He's a big skeleton guy. And, you know, what's a fantasy game if there aren't skeletons, am I right? Like this dude, skeleton ninja, red eyes. Ooh! This is the best From Software could come up with. Sequel to one of the most highly regarded games of all time, Dark Souls 1. They skipped 2. 2 wasn't even developed by the same studio, I don't think. No matter. We're gonna cut the rope bridge. Look at all those skeletons. Fools! Alright. We're gonna open this door. And we're gonna say a prayer. And we're gonna touch a goblet. And we're gonna say another prayer. My guy's very religious, my character. And we're gonna basically move to chop this guy's bracelets off. Because I'm very jealous of his style. Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. This is really bad RNG. Got one of them down. Let's go! That might be my quickest Wolnir kill ever. Good night, skeleton guy. Alright. Breezing through this. Let's see, we got Pontiff, Yorm, Aldrich, Dancer, Dragon Slayer Armor, Twin Princes, and Soul of Cinder. We got 7 bosses left. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? I'm glad to hear that. We're maybe a little shy of halfway through the game. And it's only going to get more intense from here, guys. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. He's right behind me, isn't he? Oh, shit. He's right behind me, isn't he? Marvel-ass game, bro. Who designed this game? He's right behind me, isn't he? Yeah, I bet. You can't go through the invisible door, though, so we're good. Welcome to Ariandel of the Boreal Valley, one of my favorite areas. How beautiful is this? This is what London looked like before, you know. You know. You know. This is what it used to look like before something happened. Beautiful, kind of like Christmas Carol vibes. One of the bosses in this game is Santa Claus, but it's an optional boss, so we're not going to be visiting him on this run. But, I mean, what a beautiful area. A lot of freaky guys here, though, like real-life London. And we're going to light the bonfire, look at the checkpoint. We'll be coming back here later. What do I need right now? I guess Storm Ruler? Yeah. So, the next boss we're going to fight is what many people call a gimmick boss. Now, a gimmick boss is a boss where your skill doesn't really matter. It's more so about having like a secret item to kill the guy, or knowing something. Info hazard. So, yeah. Dark Souls 3, the sequel to Roblox. I can't believe this game came out 2016. It just looks so good. I think I'm running it at 2K, which is like not that impressive at all. But this game, on my monitor right now, looks beautiful. I don't know if I changed the bitrate on the stream recently. You might be looking at like a potato, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to go for a little bit of a detour. We're actually not going to go for Pontiff yet. We're going to go right for Yorm. So, to drop a little bit of lore on you for how this game works, there was basically these 5 lords, and they're appointed the Lords of Cinder. And blah, 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 you gotta, get their ashes, and once you have all their ashes, then you can summon, like, the top dog. The boss man. And the boss man is kind of like a combination of the 5 dudes that you killed, which is kind of interesting when you think about it. He's like a spiritual successor to the 5 bosses that you have to kill in the default game. This game does have DLC, some of the best DLC you'll ever come across, especially the Rain City. Oh my gosh, I'm losing some crazy health right now. This is not good. But the main lore of this game is like you live in a crazy fantasy land and there's crazy shit going on. You gotta like I was talking about earlier, you just gotta kill everybody, which is very, very much not what I'm about. I'm about peace, love, and happiness, and Plur, peace, love, unity, respect. And we're just going to skip this entire area through a little glitch, and that should be Ariandel Dungeon skipped. Alright, now we're in the profane capital, where we're going to have to kill a disabled guy. Not this guy, but a different guy. Dark Souls 1 had a little bit better lore, I think. There's some lore, you know, accoutrement in this game where you can get different endings, but I don't really think it's so consequential as to bore you with its interactions in this video. There's an ending where you, like, marry one of the NPCs, and through marrying them, you have to kill them. Which is like, hello, that's not how marriage works. I don't know if these Japanese game devs just don't know how we live in America, but this game is obviously set in America. This is, I think the area we're in right now is like supposed to be Minneapolis. Alright. As you can see, I'm pretty skilled. I know what's up. I know what's going on. I was embarrassed to have died 3 times in the undead settlement earlier, because I've literally been running through this game like non-stop the past 2 days. It's okay though. If I die to this guy, I'm going to be really embarrassed, even though it's real easy to die to him. Hello. I have a gift for you, sir. So this is the gank boss, or the gimmick boss, where you have to have a wind sword, like this is freaking Legend of Zelda. And since he's a giant, I kind of feel a little ableist killing him, because he's suffering from gigantism, which, you know, is a very rare thing, but he falls... He just literally knocks my socks off. Should do the trick. And good night, sir. And that's one of the top dogs taken down a peg. And I'm not talking pegging. Alright, anyways, back to the snowy wonderland that I was just in. So yeah, that was one of the big bosses taken care of in like maybe 2.5 minutes. So this guy's a small fry, let's just put it that way. Now we gotta go through the sewer system of Ariandel. And trigger warning, there's some real creepy enemies in here. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I mean, what the fuck is that? What the actual fuck is that? I hate those things. I hate them every time. They skeeve me out, dude. Who designed this game? Some actual sicko. Alright, this guy's a real sicko. My fucking game stuttered. I rolled. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is one of the hardest parts of the game right here. We have the guy chasing me from before, we have 2 teleporting dogs, and then we're gonna get invaded by another guy. Lundor Pale Shade. Gosh, I might die. I might die. Annoying part about this is when you get invaded, so when you get that little message on the bottom of the screen that says you've been invaded by so-and-so, you can't quit out and reset the area. Oh, brother, that really grinds my gears, I'll tell you. Alright. Open this door. Dog is still chasing me from like 400 yards back. Alright, let's just get in the freaking boss arena here so we can collect our thoughts. Alright, so now we have the actual Pope, or the Pontiff, I should say. He's kind of an edgelord, so we're gonna teach him what's up. He's like walking at me all slow, like he's kind of cool. Oh shit. Fuck. I forgot the range of that attack. Alright. Alright, it's time to show him who's boss. Okay, that was a test run. That was practice. It was a practice run. It was a little bit of a practice run. And we're all the way over here, so we're just going to go back to this place. As you can see, this game is very engaging. You know, you'll get really engaged playing this game. I really have nothing but fond memories of playing this game when I was like, I don't know, 12, 13 years old. I was never as angry as I was in my entire life as I was playing this game. I'm being completely honest. It just drove me up a freaking wall. Because I'd never played any game that was even remotely like it. And it's just a very punishing game if you're playing it for the first time, you know. But, you know, through repetition comes mastery. And I believe I'm a master of this game, even though I just died to this absolute fool. Yep, just random damage, bro. Random damage. You're like, I'm entering my second phase. You will take damage from nothing. Oh my gosh, I literally rolled, bro. I literally dodged the freaking attack. And good night. See, it was that easy. I'm over here troubling myself about nothing. Alright. On to the next. The next boss is a treat. So, I apologize for not giving much background on this game. This is Dark Souls 3. This takes place, I think, 15 years after the end of Grand Theft Auto 4. So you're playing as Nico Bellic. Since it's a fantasy world, there's a lot of magic. You've seen me casting some spells and everything. The spell that I currently have equipped is called Vow of Silence. And it is a spell that prevents anybody else from casting a spell, including yourself. These two guys right here, this is Jon Snow and Beric Dondarrion from Game of Thrones, but we're just going to ignore them. Vow of Silence is going to be very useful on the next boss, because the next boss does a ton of magic damage. By the way, here's your Anor Londo reference from Dark Souls 1 with the Silver Knight archers. They're not too troublesome this time around. Dark Souls 1, I mean, it might as well just installed the game for you. But Dark Souls 3, they're a bit more friendly. Alright, we're gonna crack this elevator open. Now, who do we got left? We got Aldrich, we got Dancer, we got Armor, and then we got Soul Cinder. La Alma de Cinder. But yeah, Vow of Silence is a spell that makes it so other enemies can't cast spells. The next boss we're going to fight, which is Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods. Ooh, Mr. Edgelord. He's devouring gods. Like, that's kind of freaking fruity, if you ask me. And he is kind of a Fruit Loop, not to mention. So, and I mean, what is going on? My guy's running right now. What the fuck? No, that's just a glitch because I'm playing at 60 FPS. This game was designed to run at 30. Although it matters not. So yeah, we're going to hit Vow of Silence on this boss up here. These guys, don't even get me started. The 2 Silver Knights that patrol that staircase there. Oh, I've killed them probably, no joke, like 10,000 times. There's covenants in this game, which are like kind of like your religion. You can see them right here, inspired by Dark Souls 1. And you get different rewards for progressing in each covenant, and one of them is you have to kill those Silver Knights like 1 trillion times to get enough items to get this spell here, Dark Moon Blade. And it's pretty overpowered. Got that on my vanilla playthrough on my Xbox. That's why when I say I'm a veteran of this game, I really mean it. I have several hours on Dark Souls 3 on my Xbox. Close your eyes, arachnophobes. This guy's kind of a freak. This guy's a bit of a freak. I mean, let's chill out. He's getting a little close. This guy is getting a little close. Quit out. For all the arachnophobes watching, I don't put you through that. Yeah, a lot of creepy guys in this game. Very, very dubious creepers. Alright. Let's heal. Pop Tears in the Nile. Pop Sacred Oath. Pop Lightning Blade. And we're going to pop Vow of Silence the second we walk up in here. So as you can see, he's got this sort of blue scepter, purple scepter. And that allows him to cast magical spells. He can still do melee damage to me, as you just saw there, but he can't do any magic damage. And we already got him freaking below half of him. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Okay, should be good. So yeah, this is honestly one of the hardest bosses in the game if you don't have this spell. And we just... That might have actually been the quickest kill I've ever gotten on that boss. No joke. And if you kill him after you kill a giant, you get teleported into the next area where we're going to have to kill this kind of freaky dancing lady. She's kind of a freak, but I'll just let the cutscene do the talking, you know? I'll mute up so you could just watch this. Who's closing the doors? Because last I checked, I opened them manually, so... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah. I mean... extremely kinky boss. Can't lie. I think that's a woman. I hope that's a woman, after what I just said. But Dancer of the Boreal Valley, pretty straightforward boss. You just gotta, like every other boss, you just punish. You just spam their ass. Oh my gosh, bro, am I freaking cracked or what? Holy shit. Wow. If you only knew how many times that took me to beat that boss on my first run. If you only knew. Brother Brown. If you only knew. So yeah, I made quick work of the Dancer. We might actually beat this game in like an hour and a half. If we're lucky. We have Dragon Slayer armor. Princes Lothric and Lorien, and then we have the final boss. So I got through, I was playing earlier, and if you know this game, which you probably don't, the Grand Archives is one of the last areas you go through, and I got through it in about 3 minutes, so hopefully we can do the same today. I'm going to try in one life to get through there without any checkpoints, which will be very, very, very risky, but it's worth a shot. Get to show off to my humble viewers. By the way, we still have 0 live viewers, but I want to thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me that I have anyone willing to watch me play a video game. Like I can live out a fantasy of being a YouTuber. And, you know, I might not reach the levels of EP445, my goat, or maybe PewDiePie, but, you know, we could dream. We could dream and we can hope. Let me ask you something for all my physics professionals in the chat. If you light a stone on fire, does it stay on fire or does it not? Because it's not a freaking flammable thing. So like when a dragon blasts fire on stone, would the stone like just stay on fire or would it just kind of get put out? Because I don't really understand how that would even functionally make sense. For you to blast fire on a stone floor and then it just doesn't go out. Unlock the shortcut. Alright, this boss is going to be a little tough. Let's go. 2S this is not looking good. He does lightning damage. Fuck. I have the lightning clutch ring on, which makes it so I do more lightning damage, but I also take more lightning damage, so I just gotta not get hit by this guy. They hit the second grundle. Mr. Bush, you might want to stop reading kindergarten stories to these guys. They hit the second tower. Just might want to lock in. These are the president. What's that? You caused this event? Okay. Please don't die. Freaking die. Okay, there we go. Flawless victory. Let's go. I'm breezing through this, guys. Understand. We might beat this game in under an hour and a half. We're gonna get that for later. Alright, let's lock. Let us lock in. Let us lock in and lock up so tightly and firmly. Alright, we're locked in. Someone start a stopwatch right now. Actually, not yet. Start it right Now, go. Grand Archives. 1, 2. Hello. I seem to recall meeting you just a few minutes ago, Mr. Crystal Sage. Let's go! We got a viewer. Let's go. We have our one viewer. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. I will not use your name because content warning, trigger warning. But yeah, we're playing Dark Souls 3, my one honorable, beloved viewer, whom I love with all my heart. Thank you for tuning in. A little bit of a surprise stream, but we're getting our ass cheeks pummeled by these little goblins. What's better than a goblin? What, a ghoul? A phantom? A shade? A specter? A warlock, perhaps? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. We're in the Grand Archives. We have 2 bosses left, and then we'll have beaten Dark Souls 3. This is quite the far cry from my Dark Souls 1 run, which took me like 6 episodes to get through like half of the game. We're hoping to beat Dark Souls 3 here in one sitting. Salisbury steak dinner and ignoring my girlfriend. Best Saturday night in weeks. That's what it's about. Girls don't understand Dark Souls. You have to be born. You have to be what I call AMAB, or assigned male at birth, to appreciate Dark Souls 3. This is not a game for foids. This is not Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. Okay, let's get that straight. This is a real game for real gamers. I'm the HNIC. I'm in the Grand Archives. We're making a beeline to Lothric and Lorien, the twin princes. It's a little bit of a, freaky boss we're going to be approaching up here, but I would not rather take this boss on than with anyone but my lovely lauded viewers. So whether you are watching this live or watching this on demand, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for spending your time with me. And we're going to send the elevator down, and we're going to run up. Now, I want you to look. Look how far away that looks. I'm going to get over there in about 22 seconds. LODs in this game are pretty interesting, right? It's pretty interesting. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, I would totally recommend you start from the beginning, because the stream isn't even that long, and we had some fun. We had some laughs. We had some laughs at the beginning, and we're having some laughs now because I'm about to get my absolute cheeks reorganized by these guys. But look at these guys. All right, they can't follow me in here. I'll be good inside. Leave me alone, guys. What the fuck? They can get in here? What the fuck? Dude, chill. Chill. Take a step back. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to show you who's boss, brother. Ooh! Put it where the sun don't shine. You ain't so tough now, white boy. You ain't so tough now, cracker. That's what I thought. Alright. Alright, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna get real serious for this boss fight. Lock in. Say a prayer. You have to get caught on a freaking lampshade. Wonderful game design, by the way. Get caught on a lampshade. Alright. Easy first phase. I shouldn't use the term lampshade lightly. A lot of people got turned into lampshades back in the day, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Heal, please. Alright, you cripple. Sorry, I'm a bit of an ableist in this game. This guy's a cripple and I need to kill him. You son of a bitch. If I die right now, I'll fucking bug out. I was so close. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what this game does to you, man. It chews you up, and it hawk-tuas you. It just spits you out. Oh my gosh. You saw how close I was. That freaking boss was on like 2 HP. Ugh. Whatever. I didn't have proper rings equipped, that's why. I need more lightning damage. Oh man, but yeah, little lore for you. That disabled guy that I tried to kill, that I failed killing, he's kind of like the guy. He's kind of in charge of shit. So we gotta kill him, because that's how all these fantasy games work. You gotta kill the big boss, and then you become the big boss god guy. And it's all just ripped off of Metal Gear Solid. So, any fantasy game or media you consume, whether it be Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon or Dark Souls or The Witcher or Fable or Avowed 2. Avowed 2? Who's playing that? Please tell me. It's all inspired by Metal Gear Solid. Great game though. Already getting motherfucking clobbered. It's probably Hilski. Phase, let's go. We're not fucking around. We are not fucking around. I don't care that this guy's disabled. He's gotta go. He's gotta go. Okay? Call me an ableist all you want. This guy's going. Let's get some combos in on this guy. He's got so much health for like no freaking reason at all. What? What? May the royal viewers of OG Grendel acknowledge that that attack just did not hit me. That did not hit me. I literally dodged it. Oh my gosh, bro. This is the type of shit. This is the type of shit I gotta put up with for my viewers. He's dead. Good night. Gosh, get the fuck out of here, you freaking freak. Metal Gear predicted the price hikes on GPU. I blame global global cripple agenda. That's the thing they don't want you to acknowledge is like all the people in the world pulling the strings, the Klaus Schwabs, the Bill Gates, they're all in fucking wheelchairs, and if you think that's a coincidence, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I think there's some kind of like secret serum in the wheelchairs and in the crutches that these disabled people are abusing us with, but we'll never know. Alright, well, we're about an hour and 15 in, and we're already on the motherfucking final boss. Because I'm goated like that. In case you forgot. So yeah, we got all the Lords of Cinder. This guy's actually still alive, but he's gonna get burned alive in this little cutscene here. We're just gonna get him absolutely scorched alive in this cutscene that we're gonna skip. We're also gonna skip the cutscene because it's not important. And we teleport here. I don't even need to set that spawn point. We're just gonna go right up here. DEI hitboxes for cripples. Disgusting. Am I right? I mean, are you right? Like, the hitboxes in this game for, you know, trans-abled people it's, you know, it is an issue of DEI, because, you know, if you're in a wheelchair, your hitbox is going to be larger, because, you know, you're in a wheelchair, and it takes up more surface area, but, man, these are the questions that we need answered by some sort of professional. Time for the final boss. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. We are so locked. I am locked as tight as they come. Oh my gosh, I did not get hit by that. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Oh my gosh. Are we serious? Are we serious? I'm getting groped. Not today, brother. Good night. Dark Souls 3 has been completed. 1 hour, 19 minutes. Let's go. Actually, let's get the credits rolling. Let's get the credits rolling real quick. And we're gonna link the first flame. Look at, dude, this armor set is so tough. Final boss, did I miss the Nameless King fight? You know, just because you said that, I'm gonna go fight Nameless King. Because I did not fight him. Nameless King is an optional boss. But we'll go fight him. Because I love Nameless King. He's like my favorite. So I'm glad you brought him up. We'll go We'll run over there and see if we can kill him real quick. Yeah, from this bonfire. No. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, Nameless King is, well, actually, do I have the emote? Oh, I do. So if you don't know, which I'm guessing, LE5S Go. What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. No, I'm kidding. Of course it means let's go. But, my one viewer watching right now, he probably knows how to access Nameless King, because he's a RN. He's an HNIC. But I don't know if everyone else knows how to access, Nameless King. So I'll explain it to you briefly. When Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, right, people were so enamored, right, by the depth of this game, because there are entire areas of the game, like named areas with bonfires that are like unique, that you could just totally miss if you don't know how to access them. And one of them was an area called Archdragon Peak. And Archdragon Peak is probably one of the coolest looking areas, I would say, in the entire game. Alright, this freak baby guy just had to stab me like a freak. And Archdragon Peak is only accessible through emoting at a certain area. Now, you are unique. What's up, JC? Yo, Turb. What's up, bro? But yeah, as I was saying, Archdragon Peak is this area that was added. It was in the game to begin with, but no one knew how to access it until someone did a little move at a certain area that I'm about to show you. And you do a little emoticon. The emote is located in a different half of the game, but you do it at this one spot and you get teleported. Bro, can we get real right now? Can I land this? I'm doing the Farron skip. If you rewind and start from the beginning, you'll see me do the Farron, or not Farron Keep skip. This is the Irithil Dungeon skip. Alright. There we go. And we're just gonna have to run through this room full of absolute freakazoids that are gonna lower my health down to nothing. Can you play NBA 2K? It's basketball. We playing basketball. How about that basketball? Can you please stop even joking about that? I won't touch a basketball in real life or in a video game. Unless it's in the new GTA 6 leak. Ooh. So yeah, you do this little emote on this carpet here, and it looks like nothing's happening until, boom, cutscene. Let me mute up. Watch this shit. This is crazy. Okay. Let's say, for the sake of argument, you're being serious about the NBA 2K story mode having more in-depth accoutrement than Dark Souls. Can you get motherfreaking teleported to a motherfreaking island in the sky in NBA 2K? I don't think so. GTA 6 smile emoji. I'm not even going to get GTA. I'm just going to watch your gameplay, then get it when online mode comes out. Now that's a true viewer. Thank you. I will be streaming GTA 6. And just a warning, you're probably going to hear me have some sort of... you're probably going to see me hand out a freaking packet, yo. Because I'm going to bug out when GTA 6 comes out. I don't know if any of my viewers have seen the leaks pertaining to GTA 6, but it's looking good. We gonna eat good. We gonna be eating good, boy. Yeah. Okay. Okay, why can't I rest at this bonfire? Let's get real. They're getting us out the hood. Yeah, when you play at Madison Square Garden or whatever NBA venue that exists in the real world, of which I'm not familiar with because I don't give a flying fart about sports, that is kind of the equivalent of going to Archdragon Peak, is joining the NBA from being in the hood. So I guess that's a valid point. Can't lie. We're gonna equip the flame stone plate ring, so I take a little less fire damage. I'm gonna pop an ember, just have a little more health. Whoa! Look at this guy. What's up, guy? Hey, guy. Nice whiskers. Oh shit. Okay. I don't think I've ever been hit by that attack. It's embarrassing. Ancient Wyvern. All right. If you use my name in chat again, you're gonna get banned. So just fair warning. If you say my name again in chat, I'm gonna ban you. You're gonna get perma banned. Because I'll dox you right now. I'll read your address off right now. I know who you are. You live at 54 Sawmill Road, Granby, Connecticut, 06185, right? That's you? Just making sure. Drop my damn real name in chat. I'm gonna get you banned, brother. I don't play like that. See, you're about to get me killed, too. My bad, Joel. Yeah, you can call me Joel. Kind of like Jor-El from Superman. If you know Superman, like me. And plunging attack! Alright. That's how you deal with a dragon. You ever seen the movie How to Train Your Dragon? Gotta run, I'll be back when GTA drops. Yeah, hope not. Fuck off. Try to dox me in my own stream. I'll live stream your scalping. Don't forget I'm a Native American. And I'm black. Alright, where do we go? Where do we go from here? I forget. This is not the right way. Where the heck does this take me? Alright, I have a feeling this is not where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, this is just where I was before. Grendel is leaking the IDF, or the IP, the IDF address. Why don't we just change it to IDF? Okay, Mr. Drake Blood Knight, let's chill out. We're gonna send you to timeout. Alright? You have fun down there. Holy shit, I forgot that guy gets summoned. Alright, let me lock in right quick. Where do I go? I haven't played this in a little while. I think you go through here, right? No, this is not where you go. Is it? Dude, why can I never remember where to fucking go? Oh my gosh, bro. This is driving me nuts. This is actually really infuriating right now, I'm not even gonna lie. I get to this area and I always forget where to go. I think it's like this way. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Yeah, man. I try to keep my identity a secret because I want to eventually obtain citizenship in Israel. So. But for one of my favorite viewers, I'm gonna get to the Nameless King, and we're gonna ice that MF, because he's a punk-ass bitch. Nameless King is probably the coolest boss, maybe ever. I would honestly wager that, because you just kind of can't match his aura, frankly. You got a roly-poly. They call me Sonic, 'cause I am faster than sound. I keep on jumping around. Blue Hedgehog Sonic. This guy's about to knock me off the fucking cliff. Alright, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Nobody can do those evasive maneuvers like me, bro. I've played this game too much. So he's gonna spawn in a little naked guy right here. Hello, naked guy. And then launch some sort of magical phenomena at me. And we are at Nameless King. Now I want to ask, do you have a, for my one viewer watching, do you have a particular strategy I should use against this guy? I would love to hear it, if you have anything to recommend, because I have every weapon, I have every armor, I have every spell. So, let's let this beautiful cutscene play out real quick. What is the Nameless King's name? Is he scared of getting doxxed? I think his name is like Shlomo Goldberg, or like Ezra Goldfarbstein, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's his name. In the lore, there's no Israel in the Dark Souls lore. It's Israel in Dark Souls is called Irithyll. So I don't know what his name is, but we ring this bell. Very, very Hasidic thing we're doing here. Ringing a bell and it summons a god of the ancient storms. Like, hello. We summon a freaking rainstorm. Like, what? But, yeah. Alright, I'm just thinking, if we're gonna kill the Dragon King, maybe we become a dragon. What do you think of that? I'm about to lose my mind. Ah, I'm a dragon. Alright, let's go. And we're gonna use thrusting sword, the Estoc, because I'm French-Canadian. I use invisible ring, dex build. Not gonna lie, I'm a chud. That's actually the least chudded build. Dex is like literally the goated method. Because Dex, I'm a bit of a stats nerd in this game. I know all about the stats, and strength caps out at 66, but Dex, there's no cap, I don't think. Oh yeah, look at that damage, son. Alright, thrusting sword's a little tough at the start, but... Alright, he's gonna do the attack that I can't freaking dodge. No hit runs? Good luck. Good luck on that attack, because I've played this game for probably, no joke, 10 years. No joke. And I've never been able to dodge that attack, and it drives me motherfucking nuts that they would have an attack that you seemingly cannot dodge. Okay, brother. We're just getting our absolute cheeks clapped right now. This guy's funny. He's got jokes. Alright, you know what, you punk? Yeah, now what? I killed your little boy. Little boy, little boy. Alright, I'm dead. Let's buff the weapon. Top off. Alright, let's go. Lock in.
I cannot believe I got hit by that. I've never been hit by that attack. Why does he have so much health? Oh my gosh, bro. I'm getting motherfucking embarrassed right now. That didn't happen, by the way. I didn't just die. Beating Nameless for the first time was the best day of my life. Seriously, it's been all downhill since. Yeah, I can't even lie. My entire life has been downhill since I played this game for the first time. You know, I had a little bit of a hope, like a glimmer of hope, of joy when I played Sekiro for the first time. Elden Ring didn't even begin to scratch the itch for me, but Dark Souls 3 is just... It's one of those games, man. It really transforms your life in the best possible way. Okay. The freaking range of the spell didn't hit him. Oh my gosh. He's gonna hit me with the undodgeable attack. Dodges the attack. Dodges the attack. Dodges the attack. Oh my gosh, brother. Out of stamina. Or out of FP. Yeah, brother. Guess what? I can do the same damn attack, and your dragon is weak to lightning because it's an elemental creature. Good night, Irene. I will see you on the other side, boy. Yeah, good night. Dodge, 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 dodge. Where'd he go? Alright, let's buff. Alright, we're locked in, we're locked in. I'm not getting hit. Bro! Bro! Dragon Roar. I cannot believe I just got fucking hit by that, bro. I'm actually pissed. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I have a motherfucking thrusting sword and I'm short on range. Like, hello? Can we make it make sense, please? No. What? What? What was that? Okay, I just need to collect myself. Need to collect myself real quick. Alright, I'm collected. Okay. Let me not make a silly little bumble like that again. For the love of Pete! Alright, cheeky 2 hits right off bat. Right off rip. 3 hits. I cannot believe that just hit me. Let's go. Tactical Ember deployment. Still lost a freaking third of my health. I can't even see this guy. Where is he? I can't even hit him! What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? I can't even hit him! Oh my gosh. Pronounless queen? I don't think that would even work because queen implies it's a woman, and being a woman is misogynist. Everyone knows that. I think it would have to be pronounless regent or transqueer theologian. Latinx transqueer theologian. Why are there no Latinx bosses in Dark Souls, huh? That's what I've been asking since Demon Souls. When I played Demon Souls when I was 3. Why are there no Latinx bosses? Nameless King is going to be real embarrassed if I one cycle his dragon, which is just exactly what happened. Alright, motherfucker, it's you and me, let's go. This guy does have a lot of aura, I can't lie. His hair, he's kind of hair-pilled. He's more hair-pilled than me. If you know me IRL, you know I'm hair-pilled. Okay, I was actually not expecting that. What the fuck? I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Okay, I'm actually gonna smash my motherfucking controller onto my own head. What was that? I get comboed like a motherfucking Wendy's number 4. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, he might actually be living up to the hype of being the hardest boss. Can't lie. He may live up to the hype. But we gotta engage dragon form. I should have the ring that raises the potency of miracles. Alright. Whiff! Oh my... Probably get in the... Wow, you get a double in there. Holy shit. No fucking way! See, I'm just getting motherfucking trolled. I already have the spell equipped. What am I doing? I can't believe both of those fucking attacks didn't hit him. I have a thrusting sword and I'm not close enough to hit him. Wrong item. Okay, I should have seen that coming. That was very well telegraphed, can't lie. Oh my gosh, my damage is so low. I'm not freaking buffed. Oh my god, like look at how much of my fucking health he does. What the fuck? Good night, son. Good night, sonny boy. Alright, and that's the nameless king. Alright. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this, dude. Wow, this stream is starting to drag on. Starting to drag on. You get it? Oh, it's so windy. Come on, bro. You just killed a king. You worried about the damn wind? Wow, this game is so fire. Well, I think we have time for one more boss. Maybe two more bosses. Let us go back to the HQ. Let's go back to HQ. And we're gonna hit up... Fuck it, yeah. We'll go to my favorite, personal favorite boss in the entire game. I'm gonna let the cutscene play out because this guy is just... I mean, this is as aura as it gets for a Dark Souls boss. You already know. Osiris, the Consumed King. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you're about to. I don't know actually what I'm gonna fight him with. Maybe Twin Blades. Yeah, you're not invited, Mr. Big Boy. We're going to take the elevator down, and we're actually going to send it back up. We're going to equip the lightning clutch ring. Consumed King's Garden. Alright. This actually isn't a really bad run back, so I won't get the second shortcut. I don't need it. I would highly recommend, when I put the cutscene on right now, I want you to pause the stream, and on another device, I want you to play Shadow's It's by Pastel Ghost, Slowed. Let me make sure that's the right song. Hold on. Because I was on TikTok and I saw an edit of this boss with this song over it, and it was so sick. Yeah. Look up Shadows by Pastel Ghost, slowed and reverbed, and I just want you to play that over this cutscene that I'm about to enter, because it's beyond tough. This guy is... Let's just say two dragons are about to face off in a fight to the death. I'm going to mute up so you can watch this.
You ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up. For he is all that I have.
Wow. So, you see how he's clutching like an invisible baby? His baby is invisible, and he fights you while holding his infant baby. This guy is on another level of motherfucking crazy, okay? I want you to understand that this guy is crazy! He screams at you while you fight him. He's talking to his baby right now.
Are you hiding from me?
There's cut audio from this game where this dragon actually consumes his baby. So this guy is the real deal. Let's just say that. Let's leave it at that. This guy is the real motherfucking deal. He actually eats his baby mid-fight, and they cut that from the game because even for Hidetaka Miyazaki, it was a little too brutal. But we make quick work of him because I'm the real dragon warrior. Shout out Kung Fu Panda. I was meant to be the dragon warrior. Not your fault. Who filled my head with dreams? Who drove me to train until my bones cracked? Who denied me my destiny? Okay, and we got this freak. So that's where you get the little toy to access Archdragon Peak, but I already got it on this character, so no worries. Using the word slaves problematic. Nice Metal Gear reference, naming his kid Ocelot. See? I'm glad you get it, that this game is an allegory for Metal Gear Solid. Which, you know, the Japanese, they're all about iteration. Metal Gear Solid was based off of Escape from New York. Snake Plissken was the inspiration for Solid Snake, and then Dark Souls 3, Japanese game, basically completely ripped from Metal Gear Solid. But we're gonna show Mr. Champion Gundyr here, who's boss, and that's boss is me. I'm the boss. He's just a little guy. There he is. This is the tutorial boss, but he's not so tutorial-esque now. Alright, we're gonna kick his ass, though. Yep, what was that? Ooh! Ooh, good night, sonny boy! Okay, I was not expecting that combo. Can't lie. Or that. And I'm dead. Alright. In Spanish, his name would be, Campeón Gundyr. Shout out. Spanish-speaking audience. I think champion in Spanish is campeón. Campo is park, though. like, or like you go, like, campo is like where you have a picnic. Dark Souls 3 was also inspired by the conquistador and tercio invasion of Japan of 1843, if I got the date correct. But you know, a lot of historical references in this game. And I completely forgot to equip the Hornet Ring, which is very important. Give me 1 second, guy. All right, here we go. That didn't really help. You know what? Why don't we pop an ember? Alright, we're gonna try to get a cheeky parry on this guy. What? Here we go. Alright, it actually doesn't do as much damage. Damage. Doesn't do as much damage. Do as much damage as I hoped. Get grabbed. This guy's a grabber. He's kind of like the Appalachian grabber. You know who that is. Alright, he's gonna charge me. What? Whoa, whoa. Don't attract La Migra to the stream. They're looking for me. Oh. Verdad, lo siento, amigo. La hice. Dude. I went to McDonald's. And the trabajadores at the McDonald's near my house, a lot of them are Spanish speaking. Why is this boss built like EDP 445? I mean, that's not an incorrect observation. But yeah, I go to the McDonald's near my house, and I kind of feel bad because they're all Spanish speaking, and I ask for extra ice, and I feel like I'm being mad disrespectful. But in reality, I get an iced coffee, and they give me 0 ice cubes in an iced coffee. So I mean, I kind of reserve every right to call La Migra on the ass, but you know, I'll be the better person. Alright, campeón. The EDP documentary featuring Champion Gundyr. Oh, I don't like that attack is just fucking nuts, bro. I really don't get that. If I got hit by it twice, I would have bugged out. What is this, bro? Like, you're not in the UFC. Fucking chill out. It's not that deep. Oh my gosh, bro. Why is he kicking my ass? Okay, it's not even funny at this point. I'm getting my ass cheeks chopped off and served to me with a silver platter, and they're still steaming. Oh, alright. We're gonna change our game plan here. We're gonna put on the Armor of Thorns. So we can be a little bit of a prickly guy. And what's a good weapon for this boss? I'm trying to think. Chris Chan kills EDP and restores the flame. I think that was the plot of Dark Souls 1. I just never finished it on stream. I think it's like Lord Chris Chan of the first flame and his silver knights. They're all wearing the Sonic medallions. Man, time is a flat circle. EDP was always the final boss of Dark Souls 4. I haven't been popping TOD, that's why I'm dying so much. call me Sonic, 'cause I am faster than sound. I keep on jumping around. Hedgehog Sonic, with incredible speed. I keep on moving my feet. Right, pop an Ember. Pop Todd. Quick Todd pop. Quick Sacred Oath pop. Quick Lightning Blade. Oh, maybe not. Shit. Alright, I gotta get some distance between me and this guy to pop my spell. Chill. Okay, he chilled. Bro. Oh, I'm about to get fucking comboed. Oh my gosh, bro, chill. Chill. Wrong item. Oh my gosh, wrong item! Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of a badass for that kick attack. It's really insane. What the fuck? Gonna kick me again. Dude. I literally need a combo him like one more time. Let's go. GTFO. Gundir Campeón. Alright, let me think here. What bosses are left? Old Demon King? I think that's it. High Wall of Lothric is Vort and Dancer. Undead Settlement is Curse Rod of Greatwood, actually, but I mean, he's a punk. I don't care about the Curse Rod of Greatwood. There's Crystal Sage and Abyss Watchers, Deacons of the Deep. We got the DLCs. Old Demon King. Everything's done in Irithyll, everything's done in the dungeon. Lothric Castle, everything's done there. Nameless King's the only boss in Archdragon Peak. So yeah, we have Old Demon King, which is kind of a chudded boss. It's just a reskin of a Dark Souls 1 boss. And then we got the Curse Rod of Greatwood, which is just a tree. I mean, you want to see me cut down a tree? I mean, I'll have to call Department of Environmental Services on you. Demon King is my personal fave and guilty pleasure. Well, you know, now I'm gonna have to go kill him. Now I'm gonna have to go kill him just because you said that. Alright, I think we could backtrack from here. I do love Demon King. He's actually kind of a tough-ass boss, dude. Can't lie. And the area he's in is really cool. Smoldering Lake. Let me check the security cameras on the outside of my house to make sure no IDF agents are here yet. We should be good. Alright, let's go kill Demon King. What is he weak to? I think he's weak to blunt damage, maybe? No. Doesn't matter. Old Demon King. What a goat. What a boss. What a boss-ass bitch. Old Demon King is kind of a girl boss. Can't lie. What the heck just happened? I survived that? No way. Hello, Grendel family. Big Hoss the Goat is in the house. We got the 2 star citizens here. Wow. I am beyond excited. Welcome, Big Hoss Doggoat. I decided to stream because I figured why not? I'm getting pursued by these bony little fellows. OG Grendel is just the real John Dark Soul. Facts. I mean, you could say that when I fucking finish the first game or play the second game, but I kind of am J Dark. Let's try not to get shot in the brain. Alright, I got shot in the brain. I love you and thank you, user HY1MYY. Thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate it. If you guys want to rewind, you can actually catch me beating the entire game in one sitting. We beat the game in like less than an hour and a half, which is pretty cool. Tight 20 teen, no more invites to the island. Yeah, we beat the game in about an hour and a half. We're just going through the optional bosses now. One of my beloved, begraced, and heartfelt and warm and kind viewers had the idea that I should fight Nameless King. So I did, and I also fought Osiris, and I also fought Campeon Gundir. And now we're fighting Old Demon King. Because this guy is, he's kind of a... Oh, who's this? Whoa, 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 whoa. Great Swamp Cuculus. Why not? Let's have a Pyromancer help me with a Flame Boss. You ignored Big Hoss. No, Big Hoss Doggoat. That's what I called him. I said, what's up, Big Hoss Doggoat? I don't know who user H1B1 is, but H1 user H1B. If you're from India, shout out. Love India. Shout out to India. Alright. Look at this guy, he's just sleeping. I kind of feel bad to disturb him. Psych. You're gonna die, son. So yeah, Old Demon King, he's kind of an old guy. He's an old man. You gotta show him what's what. Put him right in the second phase pretty much immediately. I love the damaged character sound effect. Oh! Grendel has gotten so big he has bots in the chat. That's right. I mean, I hope it's not a bot. I hope I have a real human being watching me. Maybe everyone's in my head. Maybe this is all in my head. Maybe Dark Souls 3 never even came out. Alright, we made quick work of the Old Demon King. Sorry to disappoint. But he's kind of a chud. Old Demon chud. Let's be real. Well, I mean, that's kind of, all that's left is Curse Rotted Greatwood and... who else? Let me rack my brain real quick. Curse Rotted Greatwood. I think that's it. I don't know if we'll have time for this. I don't know how long it's going to take me to run through this DLC, but I could probably do, this freaky guy. Listen to this guy. Hold on, listen to him.
The forlorn who have no place to call their own. Please bear witness to our resolve.
What are you talking about? Can I have a conversation with you, sir? Wait, you've the same scent as that woman? What? Why are you like He's got it all going on. What the heck? His bare ass is out. What? Bro, put that away. He's like moaning and shit.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind you. You kind of got your buttocks all up in the air, brother.
If you truly...
Yeah, I'll accept your little deal. What's the worst that could happen? Look at this guy. He seems cool.
Thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
What the heck? What the heck? Does he have some kind of magical device that can suck people into an alternate world?
And then the ashes were too.
Oh, evil laugh. What the heck is this guy's plan? Is he gonna suck me or something? He already did suck me into a world. And the game crashed. Alright, I think that's the sign. We might end the stream here. The game has crashed. Here on my desktop. You know, let's see if I can load back in actually. I don't know why it crashed. That makes no sense. Oh, it might be because I have a mod installed. Alright, that sound effect usually isn't good. So this guy, he sucked me into a little piece of fabric and then crashed my game. Okay, we're here. We actually made it. Who are you? Okay, I'm gonna leave that guy alone. He looks really fucking disturbed. Oh, now here we are. Wow, look at this. Southington, Connecticut. In the winter time. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. It's beautiful. When I get sucked and sent off. Literally. Like, what was that? Whoa! Nice throw, boss. Not quite. Alright. Ooh, what's this item? Alright, let's lock in. Oh my gosh, it's Grendel! Whoa! Bro thinks he's Sif. Bro is not Sif from Dark Souls 1. Bro is LARPing. Okay, this guy kind of looks tough. This is what I look like in real life, by the way. Nordic phenotype, that's what I look like IRL. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Alright. We've been live for a little over 2 hours. Excuse me. We're making quick work of this game. I wish I could play music while I game, but I don't want to get copyright stricken. Usually when I play Dark Souls, I listen to Norteño. It helps me lock in. But, you know. Alright, well, let's go this way. And we're gonna want the cat ring equipped. Whoa, look at this guy. He's kind of chill.
Well, you look to be unkindled. No bell tolls. And yet you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide. Now go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
What are you, her lapdog? Loser. And phenotype, Grendel type. Exactly. OG Grendel type. Alright, here we have, let's see. Well, this looks to be Anfoid, so we're not even going to bother talking to that lady. She's not going to have anything of importance to tell me. Let's be real. Alright, and, you know, I would imagine it took a lot of effort to get this bridge up, you know, because this is like, what do you even do? Like, do you just, like, throw it across and someone catches it? Either way, I don't like the way it looks, so we're going to cut it down. Sorry to the people that spent a lot of time and effort building this bridge, but I don't really care. Oh, and what's this? It's turned into a ladder. Fancy that. It's almost as if I knew that was going to happen. Alright. Now we're talking. Man, I feel like such a chud. I know this game so well. Alright. And we're gonna drop down right here. And we're gonna fucking fall to our death. Oh my gosh, bro. I had to say... Oh, I know this game so well. Well enough to break my motherfucking ankles on a tree stump. What are you looking at, you fucking freak? You wanna go? You wanna go? Cut the damn bridge down. We don't got all day. Wait a minute, where the hell does that ladder go? I don't know if I've ever gone down that ladder. Matters not, there's no boss. And this game is all about bosses. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try not to break my ankles. People often ask me, you know, OG Grendel, what is your favorite platformer? I say Dark Souls 3. Oh, not Mario or, you know, Kirby? No, it's Dark Souls 3. Oh no, I saw that coming a mile away. Bro, we are not in Inner Lundo in Dark Souls 1, bro. Stop shooting those arrows at me. Alright, we need to think, how are we going to deal with this next boss here? This next boss is one of my favorites. This is Champion Grave Tender. Champion's Chicken Tender. quick work of the dogs because they're really annoying. As you can see. Because it wasn't enough to fight one guy, you gotta fight 18 wolves, right? Right? By the way, I was the king of Dark Souls PvP. I was like Chrome rank. I was the highest rank you could get back when PvP was active. Oh, you ain't seen animal abuse yet. I gotta deal with the other guy. Where's the mini guy? Where's Mini Man? I can't fight both of them at the same time, and I'll be the animal getting abused. Okay, let's lock in. Buff. Alright, now we can lock in. Sif fight part 2. I think I killed Sif in my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. I think I made very quick work of him, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa, he's got red eyes now. Okay, he's gone rabid. Know anything about a rabid dog, you want to stay as far away as possible because they'll get you a treat and turn you into a zombie. People are always talking about, oh, zombie apocalypse, what if? It's like, dude, rabies is a real thing. Like, it has a 100% death rate. Like, God forbid rabies went airborne or something, you know? That would be real bad. And we got Valor Heart, which is sort of the trad ancient Roman weapon for all the Rome LARPers that play this game. Totally not me. I'm an ancient China guy. As evidenced by my play style and my armor. Alright, let's go back to the Rope Bridge Cave. And we're gonna speed run. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take like 5 minutes. Alright. I didn't stream it, but in Dark Souls 1, there's 2 DLCs, just like in this game. One of them is another painted world. So for all 0 of you that care about the lore, in Dark Souls there are things called the Painted Worlds, and they're basically like some silly fantasy bullshit where like a little girl draws a painting. In the painting you could teleport into the painting and it's a real place. Oh my gosh, why don't these birds scream a little freaking louder? So we're in the painted world of Ariandel. In Dark Souls 1 it was the painted world of Ariamis. And they're basically like small little contained worlds that you can transition. Pause. Oh my gosh, bro, are we for real? Can I just get up the fucking ladder, you absolute cock? So yeah, the painted world is kind of like this, it's like another dimension sort of deal. And you can travel through and get teleported into another dimension. And they're kind of... They would want you to believe that each little painted world is kind of inconsequential to the events that happen outside of them. But in Dark Souls 3... the lore is so freaking beautifully crafted and woven together. And I'm not even being sarcastic. It's so good that the guy who gave us the little cloth that brought us into this freaky little world, he ends up being the final boss of Dark Souls, like of the series. Because he comes here and he meets the little girl making the painting, and then he does something to her I can't describe. And then you fight him at the end of the world. He's kind of a formidable guy, can't lie. But you know, this game is a lot better when you're not rushing through it like I am. But I've played it so many times that I can't feign surprise, even though I have at a few cutscenes. Failed painter creates a world of suffering and pain. What did DS developers mean by this? Well, you know, you're exactly right. And this guy is kind of like a pseudo Austrian painter right here. He's got the sword of the Black Sun, right? He's got the Hugo Boss fit on. You know, he thinks he's kind of tough. Sir Wilhelm? Wilhelm? I mean, can we get more of a racist name than that? I don't think so. I mean, this guy's lucky I'm not I'm not of a certain heritage where I would be offended by this guy's deportment. We gotta actually lock in. He's kind of a tough boss. Or not a boss, but a tough guy. Psych, he's a punk. Oh my, here we go, and he's gonna fucking heal. You sucker. You sucker, you suck. You're a bit of a sucky guy. Forgive me, my lady. Bro. Just say you're whipped, Crow. Just say you're whipped. Just say you're void-teched, bro. Yeah, I don't know how a motherfucking piece of wood would crush books. I don't... Here's the painter. Here's the failed painter that we were just talking about, by the way. Yeah, it's a little child. So, this game's got something for everybody. For the Epstein types, for the Austrian painter types. Do we open... You open the door right here, right? Why would the door open from the outside? It makes no sense. Okay, this is the last thing we got to do before we fight the final boss. This is gonna be a real pain. Just try to lock in with me here. We basically have to climb an entire fucking mountain. Wow, he hit me right in the taint with that spear. Holy shit. It's this way. Shit. Don't start with me right now. They started with me. Where's the grass press shield? Dude, 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 chill, chill, dude, chill. I'm literally sweating right now like a pig. Turn the nozzle. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're chill. We're chill. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Wow. Oh. That was the whole DLC, by the way. That was the entire DLC. We just have the final boss of the DLC now. Alright, and we're gonna put the hurt on this bitch. We are really, really gonna put the hurt on this bitch. You're not even ready. You are not even ready for the hurt that's about to be put on this void right here. You see I opened the door?
Welcome to the painted world of iron ashen but with item. Ah yes, ours is a chipletless.
Oh, thank you for the ring.
Return from whence thou camest.
Return from whence thou
As to
camest.
Be should this world even please.
Okay, do you have anything like important to say?
Leave
Leave us be. Sweep all thought from us from thy mind. I don't care. I am gonna kill your daddy. I'm gonna have a word with your daddy, and I'm gonna remove him from this earthly plane now. Skip all void dialogue based. Yeah. I mean, what am I gonna learn? Now, I won't skip this guy's dialogue because he is a true Sigma, and I'll just let the cutscene speak for itself.
Bring Frida to me, please.
Already Sigma, he's Scottish.
Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again?
Talking about fire, very human, natural thing, Sigma. Surge, electricity, also Sigma. Uh-oh.
Father, we have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only
Whoa!
misguided.
Censor 18 plus stream. What the fuck, Miyazaki? What are we doing showing the feet like that? We can't do that. My stream is family friendly, okay? Avert your eyes, Christian Catholic viewers. Do not look. Alright, you know what? You wanna be perverse like that? I'm gonna show you what's up. Ooh, I missed. Shit. Oh my gosh, void attack. Typical void attack. Ice crystals. Cold. What are voids if not cold? Uh-oh, she's invisible. That's not good. Oh my gosh, bro. I haven't even hit her yet. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god, my fucking buffs wore off. Yeah, I'll stick it where the sun don't shine, bitch. have no poise because you have no armor on because you're wearing a robe because you're a void. What is she, immune to backstabs? What the heck? Okay, come on. This boss is so freaking annoying. This is one of the bosses that actually took me the longest to beat my first time through. I'm dead.
Return from whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Alright, let's try again with a different setup here. Dude, I don't understand how these backstabs are whiffing, bro. I really don't get it. Oh my gosh, and I forgot to summon Slave Knight Gale. For lore reasons. Hold on, I'm actually gonna let her kill me. I totally forgot about that. In the lore of the game, the guy who sucked you into the painting, he'll actually help you out. So I gotta summon him. Do you believe in the Soulsborne theory that the painted world are used to create the Bloodborne world? I don't know for sure. I think it's possible because, like, the thing is with the crossover between Dark Souls and Bloodborne is, like, I obviously believe they exist in the same universe because where is it? Hold on. My special ed, where is it? The Moonlight Greatsword. This sword right here has been in all of the FromSoft games, and I think that has something to do with the fact that, you know, they're all connected, because this was even in Demon Souls, the Moonlight Greatsword. But I think it's possible that Bloodborne is a painted world. I just question, like, the difference in technology, you know, because, like, Bloodborne has guns and stuff, and it's obviously based off of, like, a Victorian era kind of deal. But there is a character in Dark Souls 1, an NPC named Chester, that was introduced with the DLC, and he has total Bloodborne fit on. It's really insane. Like, he's got the top hat and everything, and I think that's got to be connected somehow, you know? I fucking hate this boss fight so fucking much, you don't even know. You don't even know. This one took me so long on my first attempt, when I first played through the game. Like, what did my sword just got stuck on a piece of wood. You saw it. I mean, did I not dodge that fucking attack? she went. I'm gonna get hit again. Whiff the backstab. I mean, what are we freaking doing, bro? Hyper armor. Whiff the backstab. Whiff the back. I'm about to bug the fuck out, bro. Whiff the backstab. What are we doing? I'm doing this shit frame perfect, bro.
From whence thou camest, for that is thy place of belonging.
Blood is the missing part of the painting, and blood is used as the currency for Bloodborne, and the painted world is consumed by fire. Yeah, I mean, I think... once I beat this boss, I'll go up the ladder, and we can look at the painting that's up there, because I think that painting has to do with the next game. But, I think it's a valid theory. And like I said, I think the interconnectivity, the fact that there's like Bloodborne-esque characters that appear outside of Bloodborne is evidence that they exist in the same world. And now, you know, I find it really confusing to like piece together all the lore stuff because it's so in depth. But there's a new FromSoft game that I'm actually not going to be able to stream because it's a freaking Switch 2 exclusive, and I'm not buying no Nintendo Switch 2 to play one game. I'll tell you that right now. It's called the Dusk Bloods, and it seems more like a Bloodborne type kind of a time period or setting. I mean, this game is so fucked up, bro. This boss is so cheeks. Fucking delayed attack, bro. Please kill yourself. Alright, Slave Knight Gale's here. Time to lock in. Vamos a lock in. Vamos a lock in. This boss is just misandrist. Literally. Literally. That's what I'm saying. You don't even hear the word misandrist that often, or as often as you should. But guess what? Misandry is worse than misogyny. And they don't want you to know that, but it's true. Sorry. But it's true. That's why I'm gonna launch lightning rods at this bitch's forehead. And you're getting shot by lightning rods, and you're getting shot by a lightning rod, and Papa Ariandel's beating my ass. Whatever you do, Gale, don't let her heal. Alright, now, vamos a lock in. Final phase. This boss is Misandrus going invisible, eludes to voids, never taking accountability. Literally! I'm glad somebody gets it. Yup. Accountability? Nope. I'm just gonna turn invisible and teleport away. And then take a scythe to your throat, by the way. That's an allegory for child support. What's this an allegory for? Boom! Sword up your asshole. Yep. Hit that combo, Gale. Get in there, brother. Stick it where the sun don't shine, bitch. Gale, we gotta get in there, buddy. We gotta get in there. We gotta help me out. It's the Void Apocalypse. One more. One for my baby. Fallout New Vegas quest. One for my baby. Total void destruction. Total void annihilation. Total void resuscitation. Alright, I think that's it for this DLC. OG, I'm back and watching this with the missus this time. Well, now that I know a female is watching, I'm gonna have to watch my tone. I don't want to be overtly, crass. I don't want to be rude, distasteful. I would recommend you rewind a bit. It's a pretty solid stream. I'm pretty happy with the way it went. Almost hit 3 hours. We beat the game. We beat the base game in about an hour and a half. We did the side bosses. We did an entire DLC. Here's a void right here. We're just gonna deal with this chick real quick. Hold up. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think not. I think not. Boom! Lightning strike. Oh, that was a blunder on my part. Alright. Stick it where the sun don't shine. My favorite move. And lightning bolt. And lightning bolt. And we're gonna stick it where the sun don't shine. And we're gonna lightning bolt. And we're gonna stick it where the sun don't shine. And lightning bolt. And lightning bolt. There we go. I ain't your granddad, bitch. Well, let's just say hope her granddad forgives her. And that's probably gonna end it. If you just tuned in, I do apologize for ending the stream, but I do want to let you know that you could rewind and start from the beginning. It was an excellent stream. We got some heads popping in a little, like halfway through. My loyal viewers pulled through, and I'm beyond grateful for that, because I'm what else am I gonna do with my free time? Twiddle my thumbs. Who knows? Put a pencil up my butt. But I'm glad I'm here to stream. I will take this moment to say Valheim is a game that's coming out soon. I'm going to stream that. It'll probably be a multi-episode thing with like multiple hours each day. It's going to be crazy. It's a very rage-inducing game. So hopefully you guys will laugh at my expense. And then, of course, when GTA 6 comes out, I'm going to take the liberty of streaming it to my viewers so that they don't have to spend, I don't know, fucking $800 on a console just to play the new GTA game. Because it's not launching on PC and it's not going to be on the old generation consoles. So, if you've seen the leaks that have been happening, the game looks pretty good. It looks really good, and I'm real excited. If I could probably go back in time and be able to stream one game from the beginning without having played it before and knowing how it ends, it would probably be Red Dead Redemption 2, because that game is just phenomenal. And I think GTA 6 will be of a similar caliber. And being able to play that start to finish, the story mode, not online, for the stream will be really cool. And you're going to get my unfiltered, unadulterated, X-rated reaction to possibly Game of the Century. And I'll be excited for that. Watching Grundle play GTA is going to be better than any cuck chair experience. Well, I've had one or two cuck chair experiences that I hope GTA 6 will rival. I don't know if it will. But I just want everyone to know you got Valheim to look forward to. We got GTA 6 to look forward to. I should do a video just talking about the Fallout project that got announced. I don't know if you guys know about that, but Xbox literally whipped Bethesda into shape, and they're dropping a new Fallout game before Elder Scrolls 6. So it's going to be Valheim, GTA 6, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas remastered, new Fallout game probably in like a year, if not longer, probably longer. And then we'll have the Elder Scrolls 6, and sooner or later we'll have Dark Souls 4, because it's been 10 years since the last Dark Souls game. I mean, what are we doing? Let's make another one. These are all great. But thank you so much for joining me. If you tuned in late, I would encourage you to rewind and start from the top. I had a bit of fun by myself, like an actual, like schizo, like an actual psychopath talking to myself. But that's what I'm good at. If you guys are interested enough in this, maybe I could stream tomorrow and do the other DLC, the Ringed City, which is a bit longer and way harder. That will probably take me, just to do that will take me longer than this entire stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in. And as always, this has been OG Grundle. Stay OG.